So, und danach sollten wir mal unsere Herleitungen durchsuchen. Oh, so. Wir fangen natürlich von links an.
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Da ist nichts Besonderes dran.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim.
Ist auch nichts Wichtiges.
Sir Gregory Pitkins visiting card.
Gut, das ist aber jetzt nichts. Weiß ich nicht.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself.
Aber dann wäre eine Wischspur und kein Handabdruck drauf. Egal.
A file with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
Okay. Möglicherweise hatte der eine Überdosis, hat ihn dann umgebracht. Schwer zu sagen.
An ordinary pencil.
Okay. Sir Gregory Pitkin, Direktor an Mr. Blinkhorn. Geehrter Mr. Blinkhorn, die Interessen, die ich vertrete, machen es erforderlich, dass Sie sich die Situation in den Thermen bessert. So. Im Moment stehen die Ausgrabungsarbeiten im Abkühlraum unter Ihrer Kontrolle. Es gibt jedoch keinen nennenswerten Fortschritt. Es ist Ihnen nicht gelungen, irgendetwas von Wert zu finden und wir können den Abkühlraum weiterhin nicht der Öffentlichkeit zugänglich machen. Das Frigidarium ist ein wichtiges Mosaiksteinchen bei dem Unterfangen, den Menschen heute das Erlebnis der römischen Thermen näher zu bringen. Aus diesem Grund bitte ich Sie dringendst, Ihre Arbeiten innerhalb der nächsten 2 Monate abzuschließen. Das sollte genug Zeit für Sie sein, Ihre archäologische Forschung in den Thermen zu beenden und einen anderen Ort für Ihre Untersuchung zu finden. Okay, da gab es also Beef. Und was hatte der Bentcliffe am Start? Ein Notizbuch.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest.
Ja, dann mal reinschauen wir.
The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't want to damage the traces.
Muss ich das echt jetzt komplett ausmalen? Das ist ja nervig. So, was haben
And
wir da?
then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Natürlich nicht. So. Heute habe ich ihn beinahe gefunden.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well,
Nun. Warum nun? Was? Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. 63 Jahre. Okay. Der rechte Augapfel wurde von einem Gegenstand mit einer gebogenen Klinge vollständig durchstoßen und ist aufgeplatzt. Die Klinge hat die Orbita auf Höhe des Stirnbeins durchstoßen und ist in den dahinterliegenden Frontlappen und das Corpus callosum vorgestoßen, um schließlich im Kleinhirn zu enden, wo sie hämorrhagische Wunden verursacht hat. All diese Verletzungen haben zum direkten Tod der untersuchten Person geführt. Im Oberlappen der rechten Lunge befindet sich eine alte Verletzung, die mit Mukus und Ablagerung gefüllt ist. Dies kann auf eine chronische Infektion durch Stoffe zurückgehen, die wahrscheinlich in einer Grabkammer eingeatmet wurden. Elemente einer verwesenen Mumie zum Beispiel oder von getrockneten und verfaulenden Lebensmitteln, die als Grabbeigabe dienten. Weitere Verletzungen sind nicht festzustellen. Okay. War ich jetzt hier fertig? Ich glaube nicht.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Genau. Der sieht aber ganz schön zerranzt aus.
I see the join. This ring was repaired and quite badly too, with silver.
Das war echt schlecht. Dann ist hier ein altes
An
Symbol
Egyptian
drauf.
symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Ja. Anscheinend sind Ausgrabungen sein Leben. Kann ich das auch? Egal.
An old and rather dirty coin. A hand-drawn map.
Alles klar. Ich denke... wir können mit der Befragung loslegen. So, der hat auch Bock.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
So. Wen nehmen wir uns zuerst vor?
Please escort
Den
this
hier.
suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Na, ist jemand gekillt? Weiß ich nicht. Das sieht jetzt schon aus wie ein Arschloch. Er war's. Okay. Ja klar, arrogant. Stimmt. Adlige Wurzeln. Reicher Mann. Was habe ich übersehen? Was habe ich übersehen? Geringschätzung. Puh. Okay.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes, I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Okay, Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind.
Ja, wie du.
People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Mist. Jetzt muss ich überlegen. Nein. Nein. Also die Münze oder der Brief? Der Brief. Ja, genau.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. But then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Alles klar. Irgendetwas Ungewöhnliches?
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No.
Das Ding ist ein Silberbrocken. Ich hätte gedacht, das Silber wäre einfach so zerlaufen zu einer glatten Fläche. Wenn es messerförmig wäre, würde das ja nicht zu einem Brocken zusammenlaufen. Es läuft ja eher auseinander.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No. But I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Naja, auf jeden Fall suspicious. Wir befragen die erst und dann gehen wir durch die Schlussfolgerung einmal durch. Pitkin hatten wir. Den Kerl möchte ich als letztes haben, weil der anscheinend Bock hat auf die Befragung, weiß ich nicht.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Er sagt das immer so abwertend.
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
I am Tristram Garrow.
Tolle Antwort. Danke. Gut. Er sieht ein bisschen verwirrt aus, um ehrlich zu sein. Augenringe, okay. Unrasiert. Was soll das heißen? 3-Tage-Bug ist doch voll der Trend, oder nicht? Dreckige Kleidung, also er sieht ein bisschen schäbig aus und weiß anscheinend nicht mehr, was Sache ist in seinem Leben. Die Hamsa-Hand, die kenne ich noch gar nicht. Spannend. Der Kollege schwitzt. Kann ich das nie anklicken? Ja. Schweiß, doch. Konnte ich. Ich war nur zu blöd.
What is your occupation?
I am a councillor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
Okay.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm sorry. It is I remember. I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear... No, nothing. I'm better now.
Du brauchst deine Medikamente.
His ring. Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now.
Okay. Also er ist wirklich abergläubisch.
Please try to recall what you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it
Okay,
look like?
er wurde geworfen.
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Gold? Warum Gold?
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Was? Das hat doch gar keinen Sinn gemacht.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh.
Ah, er hat die Münzen gefunden und das war sein großer Fund.
This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it. Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that or he is a good actor.
Oder das. Schwer zu sagen.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
Okay. Dann schauen wir uns den Typen doch mal an. Also. Er ist aufmerksam. Nicht wohlhabend. Hornhaut. Okay, was habe ich übersehen? Bestimmt wieder was in seinem Gesicht. Was habe ich übersehen? Ah. Vor kurzem gegraben.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
Okay.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
Well, Sir Rodney was, a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Okay. Weil er sich selber ja nicht beschuldigen würde und sagt, dass Garrow nicht war, sagt er im Grunde ja aus, dass es Mr. Pitkin war. Richtig?
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
Verstehe ich nicht.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad. And he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
Naja, wahrscheinlich hat er eine Überdosis seiner Medikamente genommen. Zumindest hat das ja Watson so gesagt.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
How well were your researchers progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Okay. Ich würde sagen... so. Gut. Ich weiß nicht, was Sherlock Holmes mit dem komischen Champagner will. Das verstehe ich nicht. Gut. Wir haben flüssiges Blut. Ne, wir haben nur flüssiges Blut. Im Kohlebecken. Rechtzeitig aufgetaucht. Sir Auftauchen rettet die Archäologin. Verdammt. Sir Gregory wollte Blinkhorn entlassen und die Ausgrabung in den römischen... Genau, so. So, Blinkhorns Demütigung. Blinkhorns Arbeit wurde durch das Eingreifen von Sir Rodney gerettet, doch das ging sehr zu Kosten seiner Moral, was ich mir gut vorstellen kann. Wurde durch den Eingriff gerettet. Er war sehr dankbar dafür, dass Mr. Rodney zusammenarbeiten konnte. Und die Möglichkeit hatte, von ihm zu lernen. Das hat er erstmal so ausgesagt, kann ich aber nicht bestätigen, weiß ich nicht. Ich mach's erstmal so. Dann haben wir Garrows Medikamente. Gestohlene Notizen und Sir Garrows Lüge. Warum hatte Sir Rodney etwas verbergen wollen? Könnte seine Entdeckung das Motiv für, für den Mord an ihm sein? Wer weiß. Die letzte Explosion. Finden Sie heraus, worin Sir Rodney wenige Tage vor seinem Mord gegangen ist und lüften Sie sein großes Geheimnis. Cool. Das sollten wir auf jeden Fall tun. So. Dann haben wir noch eine kaputte Brille. Das passt nicht. Im Kohlebecken wurde Silber gefunden. Achso, ich habe gedacht. Gestohlene Notiz. Siehst du, uns zuvor stand da kurz mal am... Na gut. Wir lassen erstmal so stehen. Wir haben hier auf jeden Fall eine Aufgabe. Genau. Aber wo finden wir raus, woran er zuletzt gearbeitet hat? Finden Sie die verschwundene Tatwaffe? Ja, das Leiche kann jetzt untersucht werden. Okay. Dann schauen wir uns als nächstes die Leiche an.